Early voting is underway in Texas, the first state to hold primaries for this year's midterm elections. It's also the first election cycle under Texas's controversial new voting law, which bans drive-through and 24-hour voting and makes it a felony for election officials to send mail-in ballot applications to voters who haven't requested them. But also it expands early voting hours. Republicans say the law makes the state's elections more secure, but Democrats and voting rights advocates say it makes it more difficult for minority voters to cast their ballots. Steve Campion from our Houston station, KTRK, joins me now from an early voting site. Steve, I want to start with what kind of voter turnout are you seeing there so far? And do you think, have you been told, that this new law is affecting that?
Good afternoon to you. So far, the voter turnout here has been low, but that historically is the case during the primary election. Behind me at the polling location that we're at here in Houston, Texas, there has been a steady stream of voters throughout the day. Here in Harris County, this is one of those places where we saw 24-hour voting, drive-through voting happen during the pandemic. That was done away with by lawmakers in Austin, so that is certainly a change. We are also talking about mail-in ballots. Those have come under some scrutiny because some of them have been rejected because of the language that was changed in Austin. So election officials are working with voters to make sure that they are able to cast their ballots and count them during this primary election.
Steve, what key races should we be keeping an eye on, and what issues are going to decide them?
I think the big race is the marquee race, right? That's the governor's race here in Texas. Incumbent Greg Abbott, the Republican, he is trying to win a third term as the state's leader. He is facing challengers from within his own party, but on the other side of that is the former congressman from El Paso, Beto O'Rourke, who ran for the Senate and also had a presidential run. Democrats are trying to use him to motivate their base, to get their voters out here and potentially deliver an upset in November. But when you speak with the political experts, they tend to think that Republicans have a really, really strong chance to maintain power in this state, that they have the margins, they have the support, and there's certainly some discontent with what's happening in Washington in historically, in every midterm election. When the president's there, we tend to see a backlash towards his party.
Steve Campion from our Houston station, KTRK. Thanks so much. Really do appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.